Welcome back to STRIVECast, episode 27.
Yay! Welcome back. Thanks for joining us.
Clap so Olivia doesn't get mad.
That's right. Let's introduce ourselves.
No Thompson.
And the cool me.
And what's your name?
The cool me.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the cool me.
Okay.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Pete.
I'm Noel.
No Thompson.
Noel. Olivia's out today.
Yeah.
Such a
I'm Pete.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Noel.
Who are you?
This is very confusing.
He doesn't.
And not very
It's
entertaining.
Okay, moving right along. Thanks for joining us. Episode 27. Can you guys
Whoa.
believe it?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yes.
We've done 27 episodes. Let's chat about some of our favorites that we've done. I, of course, loved the Senator Angus King interview. What about you guys?
And I like the one when we did the Claire Egan episode.
That was a
Claire
great
Egan
one.
was great.
Claire Egan, by the way, side note, just came in third place, got a bronze medal in the World Biathlon Championship.
Incredible.
I think. So she had like her best year ever,
Yeah.
all due to coming on the STRIVECast.
I agree. It was all because she was interviewed by Jeff and Noel.
So
Amazing.
she's not going to retire.
Nope.
And maybe
We
we'll have her
should
come
do
on
Courtney
again.
Cox sometime.
We should interview Courtney Cox from Friends.
We'll get on that.
Yeah, we'll send her people an email. Do you think she'll say yes?
Susie,
I
Whitney,
think so.
let's do that.
Yeah. Susie, Whitney, can you guys get on that
Take it
producing
on.
team? Yeah.
Sure.
Noel,
We'll do that for you.
Yeah.
what have been some of your favorite episodes that we've done?
The one with I missed it.
With Miss Main?
Yeah.
Did you listen to it or no?
No.
No. Well, you should probably catch up.
Oh, come on,
Got
dude.
a lot of episodes to
You guys listen to the ones when you're not here?
The one with Channel 6 and the 93.1 and 97.
So you liked Jess Conley that we did last week.
Mhm.
Yep. And Eva from Coast 93.1.
Yeah.
And what was the last one that you said?
0.7.9.
97.9. Lori, Jeff, and Lou.
Yeah.
They were really fun. You guys were in high
Bob
spirits that day.
Steele was the one I met at the pavilion.
Yes, for the bikini contest.
But for the
That
bikini
was the one I was.
with Q97. I'm glad you remembered that after we interviewed them several weeks
I
ago.
like bikinis.
Do you like bikinis? Okay, moving right along.
Out of control.
Okay, Jeff, stop
Is
doing that.
anybody going to ask about my favorite episode?
Pete.
Well, you had a great episode.
Peter Rosemary is hearing this right now.
I know. Pete, what's been your favorite episode?
Oh, I
you've
have
done?
several.
I bet. Tell us about them.
I like the Shannon Moss episode.
Yep, me
I
too.
like the Chris Cameron from the
Yep.
Sea Dogs episode. Tom
Yeah.
DeShane.
Tom DeShane, we were just
the board
talking about him.
game. That was a really
Yeah.
good one.
You always say that.
And then I like Bruce Coffin too.
Bruce Coffin was a
good one.
great
So there's
episode.
A lot.
I also like
Yeah.
Paul.
Paul, Caroline's boyfriend, yeah, from Maine Magazine. Paul
Yeah.
Koenig. That was a great episode. I also really liked the episode from Disability Rights Maine. That was a fascinating interview. We've done so many great interviews, guys. Do you feel proud about all the work that you've done on the STRIVEcast?
Yes, including when we interviewed Bill Hughes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we
was a good
interviewed
one. The
Bill
Christmas
Hughes.
Day episode.
That's right. Merry Christmas.
We also should interview
Merry
when he gets back from his
Christmas.
pizza cart soon.
I think
yeah,
that's a great
we
idea.
are going to in May.
And Eric.
Yep, and we'll talk to Eric about his pizza cart. You know, I want to say that one of my favorite episodes was the New Year's extravaganza with all the stuff that we had to cut out.
The noisemakers.
The version that we aired.
Yeah.
You guys were on a roll that day with being very, very funny and a little bit inappropriate, but it was fun to record.
I like the TV one.
Which one?
When they were recording.
Yeah, when Mike Antonellis was here from the Sea Dogs and Channel 6 was here doing a news piece about us. We should stick that up on
Oh, yeah.
the STRIVEcast website too.
We'll get our engineer Ryan to get right on that.
Absolutely. Exciting.
Yeah.
So,
Oof.
who are we interviewing today, guys?
Derek Campbell.
Derek Campbell.
That's right.
That's right.
One of Sarah and Friends.
Yeah, he's one of Sarah's friends, and he is the president, founder, and board member of Pine Tree Curling Club. So we're going to learn all about curling in the state of Maine. He's also a physical therapist, so we're going to talk with him about his job and what that's like. And you'll find out soon that he sent in audition tapes to a certain NBC show. So we'll talk about that as well.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Very exciting. So quickly, we'll do a quick check-in before we cut to break. Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing very well.
You're doing very well.
Yes.
Something recently just happened that was really big in your life. What happened this last weekend?
The past weekend, it was my brother who got married.
Your brother got married! Yay! Congratulations to Jared. How was the wedding?
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
And it was actually fun.
Actually fun.
Yes, and I got a major ovation.
Major
A
ovation.
major ovation?
Yeah.
For what?
The toast?
Or your best man speech?
Actually, it's when I came into the room of the.
When
Oh,
you
for
get
the
in-
reception?
Yeah,
When the bridal
Nice.
party got introduced?
Did you dance
Yes.
when you walked in?
yeah.
What song was playing?
Actually, it was a lot.
Oh, good. I'm glad
It's
it
got
was
a
a
lot
lot.
of
Yeah.
Uptown Funk. Was
Ooh, big hit.
Who was your wedding song?
Oh, yeah, you told us what the wedding song was.
Yes, it was Sherry Baby.
Sherry Baby, because
And
what?
why is that?
Yeah, why did they choose that song?
Because I guess it rhymes with his wife.
It doesn't rhyme. It is his wife's name, Sherry.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Jared,
Jared and Sherry. Yay! Big congrats. And congrats to Jeff, who was the best man and wore a very fancy suit and got to
Whoa.
hang with his fam. Made a speech, had a great time.
Now she's Sherry Gordon.
Goronitis, exactly. All right. Anything else you want to share, Jeff, about stuff that's going on with you? Sometimes you like to say, I'm doing very good.
Are you getting married anytime soon?
No, I will never get married.
Oh, you
Whoa.
and Noel are not going to
When
get
are you gonna get a baby?
You want Jeff to have a baby? Do you think Jeff would be a good dad?
Yes.
Yes.
Jeff is a certified babysitter.
Actually, if you and Susie
Yeah.
had a baby,
What would
I
you
don't
want them to
think-
name it?
If we
Jeff.
did.
I probably name it Pete Jr.
If Noel and Susie had a baby, you would name it Pete Jr.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No.
I don't think we're ready for that.
Susie says no. What would you name your baby?
This is a little
Flagship.
Okay.
flagship Thompson.
Great. Noel, what is going on with you? What's new?
I saw the new Dumbo movie.
You saw the new Dumbo movie. How
How was it?
that?
Really good.
Movie review time. What was your favorite part of the movie?
When the feather in the nose and the flying with the ears.
Oh.
He shoves the feather right in his nose.
No, not in his nose, but there were
And I think on an elephant that's called
blowing the feather and flying with
Drunk.
the
Yes.
ears.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for the Dumbo review. Oh, let's do real quick though. Breaking pop culture news. Noel is our pop culture guru. What did you hear when you were with Paul? Stop doing. What did you hear when you were with Paul about Fuller House?
About Kate and Ashley might be Michelle.
Mary-Kate and Ashley might be making a comeback as Michelle
Whoa, didn't know
for the
about
new
that.
season.
Yeah.
So if you know if this is true or not, send us an email at strivecast@pslstrive.org. Subject:
Fuller House.
Fuller House, fake news or fact.
We were looking on Paul's iPad on his internet,
Yeah.
and it was on the bottom of the cast.
Oh.
How
Well, you
was
know. All right, and that's all we have for now. But when we come back, Noel will give a quick bio of our guest, Derek Campbell. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back, and here's Noel with a little bio of our guest, Derek Campbell.
Yeah, Derek Campbell. Derek Campbell is the president, founder, and board member of Pine Tree Curling Club. He is 34 years old and from Portland and now lives in Westbrook. Derek began curling in 2011 in Seattle, Washington while traveling for work. He curled there for 2 seasons and then moved to South Massachusetts
Southern Mass.
before moving back home to Portland, where there was no curling club. He decided to start the Pine Tree Curling Club with the help of lots of people. The club is now beginning the process to transition to a dedicated ice facility for themselves so they can continue to grow the club. Derek has also been doing Ninja Warrior training since 2017. He sent in an audition video for the American Ninja Warrior TV show on NBC on the premise of being the curling ninja. He also was at the very first STRIVECast ever. Welcome, Derek Campbell.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Jeff?
Jeff is up first.
Just going first.
Let's do it.
Tell us about curling, how to play it.
How do you play?
How do you play curling?
Curling is a sport that's played on ice, and it's where you slide a 42-pound stone. It's made of granite down on a sheet of ice that's about 140 feet long. And the idea is to get your stone to land on this big target. It's like a bullseye on the other side of the ice, and whoever has the most of their stones closest to the center wins that round.
I didn't realize it was that heavy.
8 to 10 rounds, and then whoever has the most points total wins.
Wow.
Yeah, they're heavy.
That's 42 pounds?
Yeah.
Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah.
That's a lot. Who knew?
That's like Susie.
Basically.
She knows how to
42 pounds.
curl.
She knows how to curl? Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Have you guys ever tried curling before?
No.
I haven't. But you know Sarah has, right?
Yeah.
And that's how she knows Derek.
I haven't actually.
Have you, Pete? No?
I have not.
Sarah was one of the members of the very first season of Pine Tree Curling Club.
Really?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Was Sarah into it when you guys were kids, or it was
I
a thing?
She was kind enough to support me when I was starting the club.
Gotcha.
But she curled up until last season, I think.
Nice.
She wasn't in this past season, but for like 3 years she was in the club.
Nice. Shout out to our friend Sarah from our coworker in
How long did you know Sarah?
I've known Sarah, I want to say somewhere between like 10 and 15 years.
Wow.
Something like that. When so she was roommates with one of my best friends from high school, Chris Strout, who I think
That was the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
And so when they started like hanging out more in college and stuff, that's how I met Sarah.
Nice.
Ah.
That's fun. And you guys know Chris too.
From
It's all in the
STRIVE U.
family. Yeah, Chris was your
Exactly.
RA at STRIVE U.
I was,
Now it's your turn.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about how you get into
You
curling.
got into curling.
What
Got
you hooked?
What got you hooked?
I started curling when I lived in Seattle for a couple years. My wife and I were living there for work, and there's this really big dedicated curling club. Only curling happens at that facility, and so I joined the club there, and I curled there for a couple years. And I can remember the one specific time when I was just out on the ice and like practicing shots like on my own. It was like this like Zen meditation kind of feeling, and I was like, this is awesome. I
Yeah.
didn't swear. This is awesome. And so ever since then I've wanted to continue curling. It's a really fun social sport. It's easy to get into. It's easy enough to pick up, but it's really tough to get down like really, really well,
Yeah.
which is the detailed kind of challenge that I think I also enjoy that part of it as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to try. Sounds fun.
You're up.
Tell us about being a
Physical
physical
therapist.
therapist. What is your favorite part of your job?
So I'm a physical therapist. I work at Mercy Hospital for most of the time. I have a per diem job where I do home care physical therapy as well. Physical therapy is great. The type of PT that I do is usually for folks either who are right after a surgery, like a hip replacement or a knee replacement or something, or maybe they've been sick and so they're really out of shape and they need to get stronger or more endurance before they go back home. That's more the type of PT that I do compared to like if you go and see a physical therapist out at like a physical therapy clinic
Right.
where you get your shoulder worked on or your your neck or something.
Right.
My favorite part about being a physical therapist is this kind of physical therapy. There's a lot of one-on-one work
Yeah.
with people, and so I get to focus on one particular problem with folks and help them through it, which is the part of it's there's a problem and I'm helping and I can see a result. So
Yeah.
it's one thing.
Tangible.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see a lot more difference in the first like 2 or 3 days after a knee replacement, rather than working for like 6 weeks on somebody's back or
Right.
neck or something, which is also really
Yeah.
important. And I don't want to belittle that type of
No.
physical therapy. It's just not the kind
Yeah.
that I prefer.
Yeah, that's really cool. What do you guys think? Do you guys think you would like to do something like that for a job where you help make people feel better?
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah? No? You have other plans?
Oh,
to-
Oh, yeah.
In the movie field.
Yeah, maybe. Noel, right? Our turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the most challenging part of
Physical
physical
therapy.
therapy?
That's a really good question. It probably goes along with my favorite part of physical therapy and working one-on-one with people, but at least the most frustrating part sometimes about working with people is it can be difficult to get through to some patients how important some of this stuff is.
Yeah.
It's important to use your walker all the time. You have to make adjustments to your house, or there are certain rules about the ways that you can move after you have a certain type of surgery, which people sometimes just, if they don't pay attention to it, it's frustrating.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you're gonna get that also with pretty much any job where you work with people,
Yeah.
and you have to work with dealing with other personalities, or you have to work within the frame of what that other person will allow you to.
Right. Yeah.
So it's probably pretty more common than I think. But yeah, that's like in any other job, dealing with some people who don't want to cooperate or feel like they don't have to, or
Yeah.
that's tough sometimes.
Jeff?
What was it like
Starting
starting your own curling job here in Maine?
So I started working on building the club in 2014, and I kind of stumbled my way through it, really. I was put in touch with a bunch of people who would be able to help other curling clubs in the area. There's one other club in Maine, in Belfast, and they're a dedicated curling club. A few other clubs in the area helped out as well, like the one where I used to curl in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. They came in and helped us build up membership for the club. It was a long process that required a lot of work and a lot of help from a lot of other people, because I had no idea what I was doing. So in terms of we're a 501c3 nonprofit, and so I didn't know anything about incorporating or paper legal stuff.
Yeah.
I handed that right off to a really nice guy named Dave Fletcher, and so the most important part, the best way that I suppose to answer this question, what was it like starting the curling club here in Maine? It required a lot of support and help from friends and family as I was going through the whole thing, like Sarah Brown or my wife or a ton of other people helped guide me through this whole process, and now the club is pretty stable.
Yeah, I was looking at it now. That's awesome. It all paid off. Wake up.
If someone wanted to try curling for the first time, what would they need to do?
Around here, the best way to try curling, I would say, is to email me at pinetreecurlingclub@gmail.com.
Perfect.
and we can try to set up a way to get some people on the ice.
Yeah.
We curl at a public ice arena. We curl at the Trove Ice Arena in Portland. And so if we have to work any of our events around their schedule.
Right.
It's part of the reason why we're trying to build up funds and get a location for our own facility. But where we are now, we have to schedule our events around what they have availability for. We currently have, we're in the middle of a set of Learn to Curl sessions right now. We'll have a Learn to Curl session from 4:30 to 6:30 this upcoming Saturday, and 2 the Saturday after that from 4:30 to 6:30 and 7 to 9. All of them are sold out.
Great.
All of our Learn to Curl sessions have always, every year, been sold out, which is awesome. But we also occasionally can do other types of events. If a person wanted to get a group together or something, email the club. If you're not around here, Google curling clubs in Maine or wherever that you are, because there are a lot of curling clubs.
Oh, cool.
There's a curling club, I think, in every state.
Yeah.
Hawaii has one. Florida has a few.
Awesome.
Arizona's got a few. There's curling clubs, I think, in every state, and they're popping up all over the place, especially recently.
Yeah.
So around here, email me.
Yeah.
But if you're anywhere else out there looking to get into curling, there's probably a club closer than you think to you.
Yeah.
And I know that any curling club is always happy to have new people try the sport out.
Yeah.
It's a very welcoming game. So curlers especially love to show people what it's all about.
Yeah, that's very unique. That's
It's
so
pinetreecurling@gmail.com.
Pinetree Curling Club
Curling
Club.
Club at gmail.
at gmail.com.
Awesome. We'll plug it again at the end.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Jeff?
Switching gears a little.
Oh yeah.
What got you interested in Ninja Warrior training?
Yeah, so in addition to being a physical therapist and running a curling club, I also do Ninja Warrior training. If you've ever seen
Cool.
Like that TV show.
Yeah.
American Ninja
Right.
Warrior, that's what got me interested in Ninja Warrior training, just seeing it on TV. It's actually the same thing with curling too. Like the first time I started getting into curling was seeing it on the Olympics, watching stuff on TV and thinking I could do that. And then basically around the same time, I was watching Ninja Warrior TV shows on different channels back then, and being like, I feel like I could do that too.
Yeah.
But I didn't start actually warrior training until about a year and a half ago, and I train at the Maine Warrior Gym in Westbrook, and so I go there a couple times a week, play on all sorts of these fun toys. A lot of the stuff that you see on the show, like there's a warped wall. It's 14 and a half feet, same height as they have on the TV show, the salmon ladder, where you do pull-ups and put the bar up on the next rung, and a ton of different stuff. I was there yesterday. It's awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. Could you do that? I don't think I could.
I don't know.
I
I don't think I could.
Yeah.
How about you?
How heavy is the brick?
For curling?
The curling stone is 42 pounds.
42 pounds.
And it's made of granite. Every curling stone pretty much in the world comes from this one island off of Scotland.
Whoa.
And so they mine, or they quarry all of the granite from there, and then they're refined and shaped and polished and stuff other places. But that's where all the stones are generally around 42 pounds, and they're all made of granite.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Jeff?
Do you
Think?
Do you think the world is ready for
It's
its
first.
curling ninja?
Curling
Ready for
ninja.
the first curling ninja?
I hope it's ready for
Yeah.
its first curling ninja. That's what I'm trying to be, and so last winter I made an application video for the TV show American Ninja Warrior, and I sent it out, and I haven't heard back from American Ninja Warrior. So if anybody from NBC is listening,
Hey.
then the Curling Ninja is still available for any remaining taping dates. Just give me a couple weeks notice. I'll write down there.
Oh.
So there, I think there might still be one more call out left to go.
Cool.
But anyway, is Curling Ninja that I figured
It's pretty unique.
there's
Yeah.
probably not a lot of people who run a curling club and also enjoy and practice Ninja Warrior skills. So I figured I might as well try to get on the TV show. And the whole reason why I would want to be on the TV show is not because I think I can win. Although I'd like to try, but there's no way. It's just so that I could promote curling more, really, and our club and our goals to try to build our own facility here in Portland, or at least in Southern Maine anyway.
That'd be a great way to get some publicity.
So you could also add me at Curling Ninja on Twitter
Twitter.
or
At
Instagram.
Curling Ninja?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll plug that too. Write it down. Switching gears a little bit.
Yeah.
This is a fun one.
Did we hear
Correctly.
correctly that you were the vice president of the break dancing club?
Vice president of Breakdancing Club.
Yes. Yes, I was in college. I went to Ithaca College in upstate New York, go Bombers, and I was vice president my senior year of the breakdancing club at
That's so
Ithaca
cool.
College.
That's awesome.
Those skills are really only used these days at weddings, and occasionally at warrior training if we do other kinds of, weird, just fun stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, I was vice president of the breakdance club in college. It was a lot of fun. I actually really never danced as a kid, in like formally.
Yeah.
But I enjoy jumping around a lot, which is
Part of it.
Yeah,
It's like you. That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
yeah.
Sarah gave us a little tip.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And this
Shocker.
one, yeah.
Yeah, Jeff's on it.
Speaking of dancing,
Speaking of dancing, we heard you were at the first Strive Rock event. What was your favorite part?
At the first ever Strive Rocks
I was.
USM.
at USM. That's
It was.
right.
It was at USM.
oh, was there too?
Yep.
That was back when it started at 8, but it ended at 10 o'clock in the morning.
And
True
10?
story.
10 to 10?
Yeah.
8 to 10.
8 to 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
later.
I was up jumping around that whole time. I was on Team Rock On. I still have my team T-shirt,
Oh,
and that was a really fun event. It was fun to just get around, and basically the whole idea was to have as much fun as possible all night long.
Yep.
So yeah, of course I'm gonna go nuts there. And my favorite part, well. This is a little bit of a brag, but I was the first person to carry the spirit stick that
That's
night.
oh, that's huge.
Yeah. So I was
Big brag.
I'm
Love it.
still pretty proud of that. And so there's pictures of me with the spirit stick out there. It's on my Facebook page.
That's
Was it-
Sarah's
incredible.
probably got a
Was
few.
that 2004?
Was that
The
2004?
very first one.
It was 15 years
Yeah,
ago
so-
now.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, it was
2004.
2004. It was-
Amazing.
It, was, it just happened to be during spring break of when I was in college.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
I think I drove back home the day before. Was it a Friday or a Saturday night?
Saturday,
Saturday.
right?
So I drove home the day before, and then the next day I stayed up the whole rest of the night.
That's awesome. First Spirit Stick winner. That's huge. That's
Do you know
groundbreaking.
what was the second location? At the main mall.
The main mall, yes, correct. So those were all our interview questions, and now we move into
It's time for
Lightning
the.
round.
lightning round. Can we sing the song?
It's a-
Lightning round, lightning round, lightning round. All right, I think we're gonna move away from the theme
Come on
song
down
now.
to.
We set a big theme song.
Lightning down to the lightning on and the lightning down to the.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you. Time for the lightning round, and Noel will be starting this one off. So Noel.
I'm ready.
Well, okay.
Favorite Winter Olympic sports
Other
than curling.
Bobsled.
Ooh,
Nice.
another unique one.
Either bobsled or luge or skeleton, anything
I
where
would
they're
like to-
sliding down the ice real fast.
Yeah,
All that stuff.
that's fun. You like bobsled? Is that what you said?
This is Jeff's question.
What is your go-to dance movie?
What's
Move.
your move?
Move. Go-to dance move is like the shuffle. I don't know if you watched the LMFAO video.
Oh
The-
yeah.
Is that the one every
Yeah.
day I'm
Every day I'm
That's the
shuffling.
one. Yes, yes. These days, I'm not shuffling as much every day anymore. But any day where I can get a good shuffle in is a good day.
What is shuffling?
It's just moving. It's moving your feet side and front, side and front.
You do it a lot, I think, without even realizing.
The also do the cha-cha slide.
We do the cha-cha slide.
I
correct,
do.
yeah.
I like cha-cha slide, and if it's just a little side note, if we were gonna go on line dance songs,
Ooh,
my favorite one is the Cupid Shuffle.
love the Cupid shuffle.
That
Such a fun one.
was the only line dance song that was allowed to play at my wedding.
No.
You know what was my favorite one? Is the laser dance.
The laser dance?
The got a feeling it's electric.
It's
Oh,
electric.
electric slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the electric slide.
That's
Yes,
a good one.
Yeah.
classic.
All right, you're up, sir.
That's the line dancing
Yeah.
segment.
Segment
this
of the
week.
lightning round. We'll check in next week.
What's your Dunkin' Donuts order?
If you
Oh.
have one.
If I ever go to Dunkin' Donuts, usually, which is occasionally anyway, it's not never. That's certain for sure. It's 2 chocolate glazed donuts and a small dark roast coffee.
Ooh, love
Half a
it.
cream, half a sugar.
Nice. I'll have to try it out.
Would
Nothing fancy.
you
Rather.
would you rather jump into a swimming pool or
Swimming pool of.
of $1 or
$1 bills.
dollar bills
Or
or be
handed.
handed a check for $5,800?
5,800.
Okay.
Up the ante a little.
Great.
That's approximately a swimming pool. So.
Yeah.
I suppose do I get to keep the $1 bills in the swimming pool?
Yeah.
Well, yes.
I think that there would be more. Well, maybe $5,800. Whatever one is more. I would say the swimming pool. Actually,
Sounds more fun.
I think because then I'm like Scrooge McDuck. I'm just like
Duck
jumping around. It would only work with the bills. If it was coins like in the movie, then it would.
No.
TV show that is.
Different
Oh,
note.
here.
Oh, here.
Portland Sea Dogs or Maine Red Claws.
Sea Dogs. I haven't been to a Red Claws game, but I've been to a fair amount of Sea Dogs games.
Yeah.
I'm more of a baseball guy than a basketball guy.
Yeah. And
Nothing
Sea Dogs
against
have
Red
Sea
Claws
Dog
yet.
biscuits. Sea Dogs have the Sea Dog biscuits. So.
100%
Claws.
true. Yes.
Jeff?
Would you
Rather.
rather ride a motorcycle or
Cross country. Would you rather ride a motorcycle cross country
or take a cruise
through?
through the Bahamas?
If we're involving motorcycles in it, then I'm gonna have to say no.
Oh, not a fan.
I'm afraid of motorcycles.
Oh,
So, and it's so the answer would be taking a cruise to the Bahamas, which also sounds awesome. Motorcycles, just it's not worth it. I do a road trip in a car.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. I've done a bunch of those cross country too. But if we're involving motorcycles, I will politely pass.
Good to know. You're up.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sweeping the ice or sweeping your house?
I would rather be sweeping the ice than
Definitely.
sweeping my house, because that means that I am curling, which means that I am having fun. I like sweeping. And when we're curling, I usually skip, which means I don't sweep a lot. If I get the chance to sweep, I'll sweep the crap out of everything.
Amazing. Jeff?
Watch
Which?
which Power Ranger would be the best at American Ninja Warrior.
We're getting really deep here.
Yeah, this is the tough question.
If you need a little help, these guys have
Yeah,
their theory.
they already picked their
Yeah.
answer. Yeah.
Did anybody? I mean, are they allowed to morph?
I don't know.
Yes.
When they're competing?
can.
They can.
If
Yes.
they still have those.
Okay, so I might go with Green Ranger. Who
That's
turns
what they
into- because
Team STRIVECast.
if he can morph into a T-Rex, and then he's basically at the top of the Mount Midoriyama anyway, so
There
he
you go.
automatically
Do
wins.
you know who his real name is? Jason David Flynn.
Yeah, they named them by first names. So
Oh,
it's
cool.
amazing.
Actor names.
Actor names, not
All right.
color.
Then
We should try to get Jason David Flynn
Flea on the STRIVECast.
STRIVEcast.
Yes.
What would you ask him?
A lot of good questions.
Okay.
Up to you.
Back to us.
Oh, sorry.
Curling question, right?
Yes.
Brick or stone?
Brick or stone? Pete
So-
said that's curling slang.
the what we slide down the ice when we're curling is a stone,
Right.
and so I haven't referred to it. Sometimes we can call it a rock, we can call
Oh.
it a stone, but not a brick.
Not a brick. Just
Sorry,
checking.
guys.
Well, good to know for later.
It's all right.
Oh.
Ritz or Wheaton's?
No look. Awesome.
Weakness.
Ooh.
Did Sarah give you that one too?
No, we just
No, we just
randomly
asked.
came up with that.
You're hungry. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, party or music?
Not potty.
No, party.
Party.
Poetry.
Poetry.
That was your.
Poetry or music?
Music. I mean, they're pretty similar as well. But I would, in either making or either creating or receiving, I would prefer music as opposed to poetry.
Nice.
And I think we're going to try something new here
Yeah,
at
we're-
episode 27. We're going to try to come up with a combined collaboration, Noel and Jeff, lightning round question on the spot. So you're going to say something, and then you're going to say
Yeah.
something. First thing stream of
That comes to
consciousness
your
comes to mind. Okay, ready?
Ready?
Noel,
Clap.
clap.
Clap or
Or pizza?
you decide.
That's
Pizza. It's
Pizza.
lunchtime.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with pizza.
Yeah.
I'm with that one. That is my new favorite activity. Can't wait to do that again next week. So I think that's all we got. Unless do you guys have any other questions you want to ask?
No.
Her? No. Oh, Jeff does.
Yeah.
Always get some off the cuff ones.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
I was wondering if you can teach me some of your ninja skills.
Ooh.
Sure. What obstacle do you watch a show? What do you want to do?
Like anything.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Very
no problem.
specific.
Well, we'd have to go to the gym, but probably
Problem.
First obstacle.
we could try some stuff.
You down, Jeff?
Yes, I am.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Actually, little known fact is that Jeff practices his, I'm doing air quotes, ninja skills more like karate-ish, but
Oh,
his master,
Oh,
we call
he-
it, is Sarah.
Oh.
So we had a lot
He
of fun with
used
that.
to take martial arts a long time ago.
That's
Oh,
right.
nice.
But different ninja stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Anyway, that is all the time we have. Pete, you want to plug those?
Sure. The email again is, I'll get it right this time, pinetreecurlingclub@gmail.com if you're interested in curling. I think all the upcoming Learn to Curl events were sold out, but reach out anyway about upcoming events.
Those ones are sold out, but we do have a beginners league starting from May 19th to June 16th. It's Sundays from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And so we'll be running that league in the spring, and there's plenty of space available in that league. We have an open league that's going to be right after that from 7:30 to 10. We are willing to do private events if you email the club, and we can try to work around schedules and dates and getting stuff together.
Awesome.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
And then also you can follow Derek on Twitter at Curling Ninja.
Perfect. And Instagram.
Instagram. I follow my Instagram. Keep up with that way more than Twitter. So,
Perfect.
And plus, there's a lot more interesting things you can look at.
Yeah, that is very true. Well, thank you so much, Derek, for being on the STRIVEcast.
Thank you for having me. I
Of
was
course.
happy to do it.
Great. All right, we'll be right back.
STRIVEcast is brought to you by
The barbecue sandwich.
From where?
Joe's.
barbecue sandwich,
Joe's
yeah.
back again with us this week, advertising on the STRIVEcast. Thank you so much to Joe's
Barbecue sandwiches.
barbecue
You can
sandwiches.
get such good barbecue sandwiches from Joe's.
I
My
love the
favorite.
sauce they put on there. Really just
Jeff's got it all
very
over his
special.
face
Yeah,
right now.
we
Oh.
each ate one today for lunch. And that's what it sounded like.
I like cheese on mine.
Oh, I'm glad. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
me too.
I guess he's not under the table.
Who, Joe?
Yeah.
No,
No, he
Joe.
dropped them off.
He dropped off the sandwiches. He missed them earlier. So thanks so much to Joe again for advertising on the STRIVEcast this week. And remember, Joe's spot could be your spot. If you'd like to advertise with us, shoot us an email at strivecast@pslstrive.org. We'd love to work with you to find a way to advertise your business on the STRIVEcast, and also potentially to get us onto the radio, and then you'd be heard by a very wide audience, far and wide, listening to your plug on the STRIVEcast. But for now, shout out to Joe's
Barbecue sandwiches.
barbecue sandwiches.
Yum.
Yum. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Time for the
Question of the week, down to the ground, in the air, to the hop, in the hop, in the hop, in the hop.
time for the question of the week. And the question of the week this week is, what is your favorite ninja move?
I know,
Go ahead.
a backflip.
A backflip.
backflip.
I
Can
love
you do
it.
I don't know about that.
No.
No, there's no way you could do a backflip. Absolutely not.
No, my favorite would be a backflip.
He just gave me such a dirty look.
Great. What's yours?
Great.
Favorite ninja move?
Favorite ninja move, Jeff, for your Ninja Master Sarah?
Yeah.
That is a
That.
traditional chop, I believe.
That's what they call it in the serious
Oh,
ninja community.
I have one more.
Oh, okay.
Backflip or a reverse tackle.
What's a reverse
Reverse
tackle?
tackle?
No, a reverse flip.
What's a reverse flip? A front flip?
How is a reverse flip different from a back flip?
A backflip and the one with the trapeze.
Oh!
Oh, now we're in the circus. Very cool.
They do that too.
Nice.
Cool. Okay.
Olivia?
And the ladder too.
My favorite ninja move is, well, if we're talking about American Ninja Warrior, I like the,
We're talking about American Ninja Warrior?
well, Ninja Warrior move. Sure. The one where they do the monkey bars across the water. That looks hard. I couldn't do that. Pete, favorite ninja move?
My favorite ninja
American
move,
or otherwise?
I'm going to have to go with the Karate Kid, the crane. You know, the 1 foot.
Yeah.
The traditional.
2 arms in the air.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah.
Love it. Great choices all around.
Marciano.
Yeah.
Okay, great question of the week, and we will be right back.
The STRIVEcast is brought to you by.
Listeners like you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
We are back, and it is time for the words.
Words of wisdom.
Down to the cellar, to the words of wisdom.
We have to do the words of wisdom in the cellar?
Yeah, why do we have to go to the basement? Okay, well, time for words of wisdom this week. Pete, what is our words of wisdom topic?
Our words of wisdom topic this week is
Fitness
tips. In honor of our curling ninja, we're going to talk about your fitness tips. What do you have for fitness tips, Jeffrey?
Fitness tips.
Yeah. You're a workout guru, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And always go on the treadmill.
Always go on the treadmill. Good one.
Do
Solid.
you walk or run on the treadmill, Jeff?
What speed do you set it at?
Yeah.
What speed? Probably 20.
20. Wow. That is very fast.
Very fast.
Yeah, it is.
Like lightning
Are you
fast.
telling the truth?
Oh, are you?
I'm like more of like a 5, 6.
5 or 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20's a little high.
Oh, I can't do 20 because
You must be like super fast. All
Great
right.
tip. Go 20 on the treadmill.
For how long?
for how long?
Yeah, how long do you go on the treadmill for?
Or a bike. I probably go it'd be
Picture them.
35 miles an hour.
35 miles an hour on a bike.
75, I heard.
How long do you run on the treadmill?
How many minutes?
How many?
At 20.
I do like 25 or 26.
Minutes
Yeah.
on the treadmill.
Wow.
On
You
scale
must be
12 to
like
20.
Yeah.
an Olympian.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
Claire Egan.
Great. Third place, bronze medal.
Boom.
All right.
Let's move to Noel.
Yeah.
Noel, what are some of your workout tips, fitness tips?
How to take healthy vitamins
Mm-hmm.
and powder drinks.
Oh, do you drink powder drinks?
I have a shake.
You have a shake mixer thing?
Yeah.
Cool. What flavor do you use? What powder?
Vanilla.
Vanilla, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to work really hard on your biceps.
Oh, that's your fitness tip? How do you work really hard on your biceps?
You get down on the floor and start doing it.
Doing what?
To work on your biceps and push-ups, are you talking about?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Jeff is showing off his biceps.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, look at the biggies.
Wow.
Those big
Balls
guns,
on the
huh?
floor doing it. It's all good.
Oh yeah, man. Ooh, look at that.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that is our words of wisdom.
We'll
And
be right back. All right, we're back, and it's time to
Wrap.
Wrap it up. 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 Wrap it up.
We can't rip a pillow. Wrap it
We're not
up.
ripping it, we're wrapping
We're
it.
wrapping it up.
We're wrapping
Nice.
it up. We're wrapping it up.
We should add some beats to this in the back.
we're going to wrap it up. Noel, it's your favorite part. We're talking about upcoming Strive events, and one of our exciting 20th anniversary events this year for our spring event is going to be our first ever, not really, we did one, first recently done art show. We
Yeah.
did. Yeah, it's going to be on April 25th, right here in the evening at Strive. It is going to start at 6 o'clock. Be here, see lots of art, meet the artists, potentially go home with some art if you really are interested.
Absolutely.
And it's not too late to put something in the show.
That's right.
It's getting close, though.
Oh
We get it in
yeah.
now. If you have questions, reach out to Whitney here at Strive.
That's right.
What about, I know, Lucas is a great artist.
Yeah, I should ask him to put some art in the show.
Yeah.
How about you? Maybe you
Yes.
could write a new ham poem.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, can you ham poem part 2?
Oh, okay.
That would be really great.
I
You
want
could do
You could drop a verse right
yeah.
now.
Oh yeah. Why not? Well, go ahead.
A lyrical.
I do the dinosaur with the ham.
Do the dinosaur with the ham.
I get down to get funky with the ham.
Oh, it's like a dance version of the ham poem.
And I
Right.
put the ham inside a burrito and I eat the ham.
Oh.
Unusual to do with ham.
A ham burrito.
That's called a wrap.
It's a wrap, dude.
You know where you can
The
get a
wrap
wrap?
segment.
You know where you can get a wrap?
Joe's Chicken Wraps.
Sandwiches. Yes, that's right.
Oh, that
Yes.
was a ham sandwich.
Joe's
Why are you
chicken
looking at
wrap.
me like that?
All right. Well, we can do
Anyway, the art show is going to be really great because it's the first of many 2019 celebrations of Strive's 20th anniversary. So the art show will be happening in April, and then as the year goes on, we're going to have several 20th anniversary celebrations to celebrate the success of Strive and our agency and all that we've been able to do in 20 years, culminating in a gala in January 2020. So stay tuned for details on all of those events.
And you guys were both at the 15th, and you were wearing what were you decked out in that day?
Tuxedo.
Tuxedos.
Tuxedos.
Oh yes, I went to the tuxedo once.
Black tie.
Good chance
Oh,
to see the gentlemen of the STRIVEcast in tuxes
Oh yes.
It's going to be so
coming
fun.
up
Oh,
Oh no.
January 2020.
Do you have
Oh,
something to
great.
add before we go?
no. But when we off the headphones.
Okay, private convo then. And also, do you want to quickly chat about Strive Worldwide?
Strive Worldwide is our newest program starting in just this month, where we are doing an online independent living skills training program. I think that Dr. Ann Ryan, who is heading up that program for us, would be a great podcast guest, maybe later this summer, to tell you about what we have planned for the fall. But right now we're in the middle of our pilot program. We're doing a personal safety course online, and the goal is to be able to teach independent living skills to Strive participants throughout Maine and beyond. Right now we have a couple people from New York involved in our class and one from New Hampshire. So the goal is that not only can you access the program from anywhere in the world, but it's also diversifying the way that we teach. So check it out. Go to our website and search for Strive Worldwide. It's actually pslstrive.org/Strive Worldwide if you want to check out a little bit more about that. And much more to come as we get ready towards the fall, as we're hoping to gear out to provide about 14 courses starting in the fall. So
Can't wait.
stay tuned, and if you're interested, shoot us an email.
Sounds good. All right, guys, we're going to close it out. Ready? Nope, don't take your headphones off yet. Okay, thanks to Whitney, our producer, and Susie, our co-producer, for getting everything on track for this episode and all of them. Thank you so much to Ryan, our engineer, for always making us sound great and better than
Yes.
we really do when we are recording this.
And of course, Derek Campbell for being
That's
our
right.
guest. Check out his site and his Twitter page.
Yeah,
Follow
we'll put them
him,
up.
and if you have connections with American Ninja Warrior, please reach out to them
Yeah.
on his behalf.
Absolutely. All right, thank you. You're welcome.
Bye.